So hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys for always coming back. Today we are going to look at certain money mistakes that we need to ignore or avoid, most especially entering into the new year. If there's the kind of content that you'd love to see, kindly watch till the very end and do not skip any part. Let's dive right into today's video. So the very first money mistake to avoid is having the mentality or the mindset that more income equals wealth or progress. It is good to earn more, but it's most importantly to notice or be aware that the more income you have, if you do not have the right money management skills, you are still going to lose your money. If you have the mindset of, if all the money that comes to me, I need to put some of the money aside in order to grow my wealth, then you're on the right path. But if you do not have or know these types of money management, a lot of things, we have a lot of content on this channel. Kindly do all to check them out. A lot of hacks on how to properly manage our money, multiply our money, grow our money. If you do not have this financial literacy about money, you will earn more and still be broke. And so, at the beginning of our wealth creation journey, having a higher salary doesn't really count. It is developing or having the skills of properly managing our money, keeping some of our money and not spending all our money. So, even if you're a low income earner, you can still start and save some of the money to invest to grow your money. If you're even earning lower than someone who earns in six figures and are practicing these on a consistent basis of saving some of our monies and not spending all and investing the money to go and multiply it, you will realize that at the end of a period or some years to come, you are going to be rich compared to someone who earned six times the salary that you are earning but did not practice these things. Is of a money mistake that most people are making is ignoring the cost of comparison. A lot of people are moved by the environment, society they find themselves, and there's a tendency to compare what you have with your neighbor, your colleague, whoever is closest to you. You seem to want to be the same level as that person or even better. And so these invincible traps that we do not really are aware or conscious about can really cost us. If you see your neighbor having the latest car, the latest iPhone, you feel pressured to want to get same. Meanwhile, you do not, it's, these things are not or might not serve any need of yours, but you just need to or have to have it just to keep up with people, keeping up appearances. These things fuel impulse by purchases. You did not really plan to buy them, but because probably your friend or neighbor has it, you want to also get it. There's a stealing these are things that are really stealing our monies. They are leaking our monies to places we are not aware of. In this new year, we do not want, in this new year, entering into the new year, we do not want to be keeping up with appearances, keeping up with the Joneses, or keeping up with trends, but really buy stuff that would serve you, that would serve your needs and bring value to you, not because someone else has it. So guys, mistake that people make is really ignoring or neglecting long-term planning, especially when it regards to your money. It's important that as we enter into a new year, we have we set goals for ourselves. Most of our goals, like looking back in January, we are in December now, we have not been able to achieve most of them because most of them require money to fund them. If you set a goal for yourself and you do not work towards achieving it or do not save up money in order to acquire or fulfill that goal, it's never going to happen. If you have a goal, let's say, of buying a car, that you will be using for transport services like Uber and all that, the Yango and all that. If you have a goal, you are very focused and determined with it. You are always saving monies, no matter how small here and there, cutting expenses, just to be able to save up to purchase that car in a certain period of time. So because you are very focused on that goal and saving towards that, you do not spend the money anyhow because you are very focused, you have a vision, you have a plan, a long-term plan of buying a car and using it for transport services so that you can bring in extra monies. That can be an extra side hustle for you to bring in the cash flow apart from your 9 to 5 job. Five guys, underestimating the power of discipline. We really need discipline. If you're not disciplined, you cannot practice financial literacy that we have spoken about, of saving, putting some monies aside, no matter how small or how much you feel like you do not earn enough and so you cannot save. If you pay yourself first, put some monies aside before you pay for your expenses, you treat paying yourself first as a non-negotiable bill, you will be able to do this. But if you do not do this for yourself, your future self, it's really going to regret it. And so being disciplined to deduct or put budget monies just for yourself, for your future self, for saving and investing, it really goes a long way. Do not underestimate the power of discipline, of consistency. It's very, very crucial for our wealth creation journey. Number six mistake a lot of people make: lifestyle inflation. As we are going forward, we are getting better in terms of our skills and our expertise and knowledge. We are becoming more valuable. We are earning more. But a lot of people make the mistake of they earn more, they spend more. Lifestyle inflation is a no-no in 2026. You should avoid increasing your spending, maintain your um, maintain your standard of living at the moment. If you're earning more, maintain that standard of living. You know how much you spend on your food, electricity, water, transportation, clothing, all those basic necessities of ours. We have a fair idea. That's why it's important to track your expenses. When you track your expenses, it gives you a fair idea of how much in total you spend on in a month on these things. Then you maintain that even if you are paid more, and increase your savings and investment rate. Do not fall for the trap of spending more because you earn more. No, it's a no no. Seven guys, it's failing to embrace financial knowledge very early. It's an advocacy to all of us, most especially to our children. It's important that if it's possible, the government should include financial literacy as early as possible when our children go into schools as little as they are. We should imbibe or inculcate this financial literacy into the educational system. If the government is not doing it, you have the sole responsibility of teaching your child how to properly manage money. Learn it for yourself so that you can teach your child or children. Embracing it early, it would really help you to avoid a lot of pitfalls in life, going or going forward. And so embrace it and learn about financial literacy very early. It's not too late right now. Even if you are older, you can start now to save you a lot of money that these mistakes will cost you growing or going forward in life. Lastly, number eight is failing to plan for emergencies. The inevitable, life doesn't always go as planned, and so it's important that you save some monies aside just for emergencies. This is a financial cushion to help us so that we do not go in for our savings and investments. Or we don't even go in for loans or go into debt because of an emergency that came up. Do these things and it will really help you in this new year. We want to process what we learn. It is not enough to acquire knowledge. It is, or you're waiting for the right time to do practice all these things. Start as little or wherever you find yourself. Start developing or inculcating these habits to master your finances or your wealth in 2026. About these traps, these 8 traps I've said is very important. Be conscious and mindful of them entering into a new year so that they do not rob us of our monies. We have to be very deliberate in our actions, taking action. Like I said, it's not enough to have the knowledge. Take action, saving, investing, cutting down expenses, taking risks. A lot of content I've talked about. These things are going to go a long way to help us to save some of our monies, to grow well, to invest. Finally, mindset matters. It's important to have the right mindset towards money, having the right mindset about money, abundance mindset, and all the scarcity mindset. It's going to go a long way to help us. Ignoring these traps, mistakes can really be costly sometimes, no matter how small. And so it's important that be as much as possible, be conscious of them. Guys, if you've loved this video, kindly give me a massive thumbs up. Subscribe, guys. Click on the subscribe word down below to get subscribed. To join my beautiful and amazing family, do really support me. I want to hear from you in the comment section down below and share with your family and friends. Do not check out my previous videos, guys, and watch the next one. I'll see you in the very next one. Have a great day. The Lord bless and keep us all. It's bye for now.